Viktor Orban's 16 years as Hungary's dominant political force ended this weekend after Peter Magyar centre-right party swept to a projected two-thirds parliamentary majority and forced the Prime Minister to concede defeat. Interestingly, Magyar did not win by offering a grand new doctrine. Rather, he rode public anger at corruption, stagnant public services, inflation, and a political system that was increasingly concerned with looking out for its own insiders. Meanwhile, more than €6.4 billion in COVID-era recovery money remains frozen. Hungary will gain access to those funds if and only if Brussels is satisfied by real reforms on judicial independence, anti-corruption safeguards, and procurement rules. Magyar's government has also promised reforms on media independence. Under Orban, the public media system and the wider information environment were repeatedly criticised as being tilted toward the ruling party. But whether Magyar makes good on his promises remains to be seen, and his party has a vested interest in using existing mechanisms of government interference rather than dismantling them. In either case, Hungary's deepest problem may outlast Orban and Magyar both. In Hungary, citizens do not vote directly on constitutional amendments, and the fundamental law itself cannot be changed by national referendum. That concentration of power was in sharp display on April 14, 2025, when the Hungarian parliament voted, supposedly to enshrine the protection of children in the constitution. But it did so in language that strengthened the government's ability to interfere with the everyday right to speak and assemble. The changes were used to shore up the logic behind the ban on the annual Budapest Pride March, culminating in the prosecution of Gergely Karacsony, who was the mayor of Budapest at the time, for helping to organise the march. The latest election matters, but Hungary's biggest issue, in the long run, may well be its constitution, which prioritises institutions over people. And unfortunately, the world's institutions are just notoriously bad at leaving ordinary people alone. This has been Hero to Zero News. Subscribe to stay up to date with citizen rights, security, privacy, and autonomy stories as they unfold.